Austin Johnson had one of 4 Penn State sacks and one of 9 Nittany Lion tackles for loss in Penn State's dominating 39-0 shutout win over Illinois this past weekend. Penn State defensive lineman joins us now here on BTN Live. Austin, watching from afar in that game and other games this year, you guys have looked almost unblockable. Are there times when you and the rest of the D-line feel as though you are unblockable?
Yeah, absolutely. You know, we just try and play to the best of our ability and just play as fast as we can. And we talk to each other on the field and communicate. And, you know, we just feel unstoppable at some points in time. But it definitely feels good to have that bond with those guys on the rest of the line.
We knew the interior would be so solid this year, but one of your defensive line mates, Carl Nassib, has become one of the breakthrough players in the country. None of us saw this coming. Did you guys who practice with and against him every day see this coming?
Yeah, he practices every play like it's 4th and 1. He goes hard every play. Even in the offseason, you can see him out there just working constantly and stuff like that. And just to see it pay off for him is just magnificent.
Unranked at this point, despite the fact that your only 2 losses are to 2 teams that have a combined 1 defeat between them and Ohio State and then Temple to start the year, do you guys feel like the nation is sleeping on who Penn State is at this point?
Just a little bit, but we're not really worried about that. We're just trying to play and win as many games as possible. We're just trying to focus on the rest of the season and not really worried about ranking at all.
Specifically against Illinois, how did you guys own the line of scrimmage?
Just playing how we've been playing all year, just taking off, using our hands, and just communicating and not making any mistakes and trying to pretty much play perfect and just keep on communicating between the D-line and the linebackers and et cetera. Just the whole defense playing as one big family. Chatting
with Penn State defensive lineman Austin Johnson here on BTN Live. Austin, I know that you're often meeting with defensive coaches when the offense is on the field, but what you have seen from Christian Hackenberg, what we've all seen over the past 6 games, is pretty close to perfection. 12 touchdown passes, no interceptions, he even caught one. Your thoughts on the play right now of your quarterback?
He's playing at a very high level, and we obviously need him to keep on playing at that level to keep on winning games. And I feel like it's only going to get better from here, and hopefully we can keep on winning games the rest of the season.
Inside the locker room, what kind of discussion is there as far as end-of-the-year goals are concerned for this team?
Well, obviously we're trying to win every game, but we're trying to take game one at a time, and we're just trying to kind of just watch film as much as we can and just obviously, like Coach Franklin preaches every day, just take one game at a time. But, I mean, we obviously want to win the last 3 games, and they're all good opponents, you know, Michigan, Michigan State, Northwestern. They're all really, really good teams, and we're going to have our work cut out for us.
And that starts this Saturday when you guys hit the road to play Northwestern in Evanston. I know you watch a ton of film throughout the week, but what's the early scouting report on the Wildcats?
They have an experienced O-line. They have a really good quarterback. He can run as well as pass. And their running back, Jackson, is really good. So we're going to have to try and do what we can to stop that and just keep on playing with the high intensity that we've been playing with all year.
All right, Austin, be honest with me. I know that Northwestern has a good O-line, and I know that Thorson can run and get out of the pocket. But when you're facing a redshirt freshman quarterback who likes to run, can't that be a defensive lineman's dream? I mean, don't you fall asleep at night looking at a matchup like this, thinking about the hits that you can lay?
Yeah, obviously, but I mean, we're going to have to, everybody just do their job and try and keep him contained and stuff like that so he doesn't get out of the pocket and obviously run for a lot of yards and stuff like that. So we just all need to do our job, and everything else will take care of itself.
Plus, I'm assuming when you're one of the big guys in the middle, you'd much rather hit a guy like that in the middle of the line of scrimmage than have to chase him down the sideline some 30, 40 yards, right?
Yeah, absolutely. But I'm used to running around the field at this point. It just feels good to do that for a big guy. So,
sweating it out, and everything the big guy is doing right now, working for Penn State. Austin Johnson, truly appreciate the time, my friend.
Thank you very much.